Damn, we're really about to do it. But I think it will help a lot. Let's go. Welcome to this new video, guys. I hope you guys are doing amazing. Last week, y'all were supposed to get a video. I was supposed to get a video. The video I was well, today I'm going to talk to you about a very important and sensitive and honestly that marked my life in such a significant way. Welcome to how I lost 30K and now I got 30K back. Cheers. In 2023, I remember I was in Berlin for Fashion Week and I walked the show. I met one of my friends. I was super hyped. New year, new beginning, new energy. I gotta say that back to 2022, I've been already posting some of my walk videos. So for you guys who are new to this channel, if you don't know, I'm Fafalone. I'm 23. I went viral with walk videos on social media. So I'm a model, so everything I do is in the modeling field. All my jobs are mostly in the modeling field, not really in the social media field. In 2022, I wanted to do a little bit more. I wanted to go on social media. I had 1K followers on Instagram, and I was like, you know what, let me just go and do more fashion content. Yeah, I started doing OOTDs. I started being more in the fashion field, trying to be a fashion guy. And I started doing walk videos. Those were out of all the videos I was posting, those were the ones who really catch people's reactions, or that those were the ones that gained a lot of views. After posting and posting and posting, 2023 now, as I said, went to Berlin for Berlin Fashion Week, had a show, walked the show, was super, super happy, felt blessed, and super excited. This is then where a friend of mine, shout out to you, Future, texted me on Instagram and was like, you know what, you should do walk videos in public and get people's reactions. And I was like, you know what, let me try it out, let me just do it. I then in Berlin, my friend, shout out to you, Manu. We were outside, and I was like, "Bro, could you do just a video of me walking and kind of walk past people and catch them reactions while I'm walking?" And he was like, "Bet, let's do that." We did that. I also created a new Instagram account. No, I created a new TikTok account, and I was like, since it's a New Year's resolution, the old one is not working. I'm gonna do a new one, and this is definitely gonna work. I posted the video that I did in Berlin, and it didn't really hit a lot of views. I came back to my hometown, and at that day, I was in the bus, met a friend randomly in the bus, and we were talking. Like, this girl, Naomi, shout out to you, blah, blah, how's life going on, yada, 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 skip, right? And then I was like, you know what? I have that one idea I would love to do. So I want to go to one of the boutiques over here and do a walk video. I told her about my vision. She was like, bro, I have time. Let's do that right now. And the first spot I remember was Zara. Zara in my hometown on the Saturday. I remember it as if it was yesterday. We went over there. It was full. It was full. Like, when I tell you full, like packed. So many people over there, and I was like, you know what? I'm not fucking doing that. I am a person, I have a lot of confidence, but you know what? Confidence comes with reality, and reality comes with being smart, and smart comes with not doing dumb things. So to me, it was like, it just didn't collide. It just didn't make sense. I told her, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. There was that register, a cash register, and the line went like this. I wanted to do the video from the back up to the front. So she was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, you Faith. So shout out to her, because if she wouldn't, a lot of things wouldn't happen the way it did. I started doing the walk videos, and it took me a lot of strength, a lot of energy, but it worked. So afterwards, I remember that day, the same day, I had a birthday where I went to a birthday. I was invited to a birthday party. I went to that birthday party, but before that, prior to that, I posted the video already. I went to the birthday party, and you know what, as young people are, we are having fun. I am dancing, and I'm kind of like on my phone getting like doot 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 doot, like my phone keeps on fucking, notifying me for shit. It was TikTok, so I went on, like I pressed on it, and I had 25K. So to me, it was like, okay, 25K, 25K. Oh, cool. One of the videos, dope. I'm happy. So whatever. After everything, was over, the birthday party, went back home, slept, woke up, and boom, I had 100K views on that one video. Literally, like not even 24 hours. In not even 24 hours, I had 100K views. Mind you, this is when everything started, everything boom blew up. And this is where my journey started, as doing the walk videos, gaining views, followers on Instagram and TikTok. And I remember on that time I had an agency, modeling agency. I quit, not quit, I wanted to leave. So I told my agent back then, my booker, and she was like super nice because we had a very great relationship. She was like, you know what, it's fine, you can leave even earlier, because I started getting brands coming at me, like asking me they would love to work with me. And one of these brands, the first one was Zalando. Zalando texted me and they sent me an email. We would love to work with you. Please tell us your price list. And back then, I didn't really get a lot of money, so my prices would have been $500, which would have been insane for what I actually got. The same, literally the same week when Zalando texted me, there was that one person. I'm not gonna call her name. I'm not gonna say her name, but I'm gonna say Leah. Her name is Leah. She texted me via email. She was like, "Hey, nice to meet you. Our agency." It was Leah and her coworker Luna. So Leah said, "Yeah, me and Luna, we have this one agency. We would love to talk to you. We would love to represent you." Da 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 da. And since I just left my agency, and then there was that repetition, like that opportunity for a social media agency, I talked to both of them. I don't yeah, she said a lot of things. Like Leah said a lot of things, that she's an accountant and she does this, da 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 da. Luna was like, and she does this and she da 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 da. And I was like, oh, that sounds so great. And then I was like, you know what, I since I literally just left my agency, I wasn't really sure if I wanted to join their agency. Well, long story short, the same week, Zeleno texted me, then sent me an email, and I was like, "Damn!" Since I just talked to Leah, let me just ask her what kind of price list I could negotiate with them, because I don't know. And she was like, "Look, I can help you. I'm just gonna figure. I'm kind of I will negotiate the whole contract, the whole just the confirmation for the job." Like, she had a price, and that price, I was like, "Damn, am I even? Can I ask that much?" And she was like, "Yeah, of course. Like, your engagement rate is up there. You're doing great. Da 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 da." This is where the first trust came with her, and she was like, "You know what? Please come to Paris, because that's where she lives." I don't know if she's still there, but whatever. That's where she lives. And she was like, "Come to Paris. Me and Luna, Leah, her and Luna, they want to meet me." And she was like, "Don't worry. Just please figure out how to come." And I remember April, I chose the decision to go, because I kept on growing. So a lot of brands started texting me, modeling agencies started texting me. So I got so much that I was like, damn, like I just left the modeling field. I never had anything to do with the social media field. I'm such a newbie into it, into this, like in this industry. Like everything seems to me like unreal. I went there the same day, the same night. My cousin picked me up, and I, mind you, over the times, I started speaking to Leah more than to Luna. We texted for a bit, and it kind of felt like Luna wasn't really like one of the owners of the agency the way they said she was, because I was really speaking more to Leah. I got to Paris because I talked to Leah. We all planned it out. And I posted on Instagram. Luna texts me on Instagram, "Oh, you here, Faith?" And I'm like, "What do you mean I'm here? Didn't Leah tell you?" And then she was like, "What you mean, Leah? What should she tell me?" And then I was like, "Yeah, I've been planning it with her, like that I was coming to meet both of you guys." And she's like, "What?" Luna was super shocked, and she was like, "I am leaving Paris tomorrow." Okay. She was, "Let me call Leah. I'm calling you back in a minute." I was super shocked, confused. At that time, I was at my grams already, her place. And the next day, trying to text Luna, and I was like, "Hey, you good?" She's like, "Oh, yes, but I'm not gonna work. I'm no longer part of the agency anymore." I'm like, my first impression to get to know both of you is that y'all is going separate ways, and that's a red, big, huge red flag for me. And she's like, yeah, just nah, I'm leaving the agency, da, 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 da. And I'm like, okay, cool. Well, kind of weird. And she's like, yeah, but if you decide not to sign with Leah, you can join my agency because I'm going to create a new agency. And I was like, damn, bro, you just literally, like, y'all 3 weeks ago talked to me, both of you guys, and now you want to go separate ways, and there you are already trying to get me into your crew team. That I thought that was kind of sketchy. And for that reason I was like, you know what, I don't know how, I don't know why, but I couldn't trust Luna anymore. Talked then to Leah, and I was like, bro, what's going on? Like, Luna told me she's no longer part, and she's like, Leah was like, don't worry, everything's fine. I talked to her, there was some miscommunications, but look, we are meeting up today. I hope that you are ready. I'm super happy, excited. She was like super, like happy to see me and super nice. Yeah, she was super nice, you know? My gut told me, Faith, your gut never lies. Your gut never lies. And I was like, let me just go and meet this woman. But I'm feeling like I'm not going to work with both of them. So I go, I wait 20 minutes late. I'm like, damn. So this is how you greet your potential client? And she came. And when I tell you guys my first impression of her, I don't know if it's God that showed me already, but I was like, no, no. I literally, inside of me, I was like, I'm not working with her. I was like, I saw her and I was like, rat. Little the thing is, I don't know how to tell you guys, but I had an impression I saw her from a completely different angle than after things happened. It was like as if people switch their face like in a minute. I saw the first true self of her, and then I saw a different face of her, and I was like, I saw the true face right there, and I was like, you know what? No. She sat down, we started talking. She was like, look, this promising me the word. I'm like, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And then we were like talking, and she was like, you know what? There is a photographer coming. And then she was like, let's go shopping. I'm like, what do you mean? Let's go shopping. I didn't bring shit. I didn't came to Paris to shop. Well, I came to meet you guys, and she was like, "Oh, don't worry, we paying everything." This is where she caught me. This is where she got my ass. She was like, "Don't worry, I'm paying everything. I am taking care of everything." And I'm like, is that normal? But then I was like, you know what? If I'm a potential client, she's probably just gonna take it out of taxes, or talk with her accountable, or maybe she has a business card that she's using, and all the whatever invoices, she's gonna use them on taxes. We went to big shops, and she started paying shit for me, and I was like, ooh, dumb, stupid, young. I was like, damn, high life, the life I deserve. I've been fighting my ass for that. Yes, please, thank you, Lord. I felt like that, truly. She paid food, she paid taxis, she paid this, and I had the best stay in Paris. And I was like, damn, this person. After that, I felt like, yes, I really want to work with her. So guys, please do not get caught up into materialistic stuff. That will not bring you shit. It will bring you your downfall. Like your downfall. Downfall and downfall. Like you fool and you fall, basically. Then I was like, okay, cool. I like work. I would love to work with you. And she was like, yeah, cool, great. I'm happy. Let's sign a contract. I'm sending you a contract in a week. I'm like, cool. So I go back. My birthday passed. Then she texted me. Zalando again texted for another collaboration. Mind you, Zalando has that creator program, and I have to sign in. I couldn't sign in because she was like, you know what, let me do this for you. She helped me with it, and I trusted her, and I was like super thankful. We did the collab for Zalando. I did the collab for Zalando by myself here, but she negotiated everything, and then they apparently texted again. But with the creator program, Zalando can always require or request again a collaboration with you. I didn't know about because I didn't have the creator account. She had everything. Somebody with your email, your bank account, with like always have a look in it. Even if you do have somebody, or agent, or a business partner, or a PA, personal agent, like assistant, or PA, personal assistant, always look into your personal stuff. You do not trust people just like that. Don't do that ever. I was like, you know what, Zalando want to work with you again. Da 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 da. I was like, oh, super excited. And she was like, come to Paris. We're gonna shoot this over here. And I was like, yeah, cool, but I work and I don't have a lot of money to come back. And she was like, don't worry, I'm paying everything. So what do you want? Flight or a bus or a train? Choose the options. And I was like, oh my God, I'm taking the flight. I took the flight. She paid the flight. She paid again my fucking everything, guys. My stay in Paris, and for that whole week, she paid everything. So we went out. She paid for the Uber. She paid for the food. She paid for my Uber back, my grams, and she did that multiple times. And I was like, you know what? She offered that to me. I never said anything. By that time, I met photographers, people that she introduced me, that she works with. Super, super cool people. And then we did some photo shoots, da 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 da. And I remember that one time we had a shoot and we had to go to her place. And then she was like, I'm picking up stuff. And I remember in the car, me and that photographer were like, where does she get all that money from? Every time I spend with her. If I vlog, I'm gonna vlog and I'm gonna be like this. And she was like, oh no, no, no. Oh yeah, my ex, a stalker. He's out there trying to find me, like really stalking me down. And I'm like, damn, that really happened to you. I feel sorry for it. She was like, yeah, shit happened, like went down, like type shit. And that girl in the car asking on each other, like, where did she get this all that money? Like, who is this woman? Because mind you, we didn't know shit about her. I just knew Leah for Leah. I didn't knew her for her job. Like there was nothing, like a fucking closed book you couldn't fucking open. That is literally closed, but you just see the title of it, Leah. What's inside, you don't know. Basically that. After that, cool, kumbaya, week pass, go by. I remember in June now, there was Fashion Week, and she was like, come back. There's so much to do. We got to do this, da 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 da. But mind you, through this way, it's so funny, guys, because I've seen so many little red flags, but at the same time, so many peaks and so many great things happen in between. So it was literally, am I God? How am I supposed to fucking read in between if so many things are happening at the same time? That literally, because everybody else would have been like, bro, it's literally served in a silver platter in front of your ass. And then that would stuff happen like, oh, Zalando, this job. Mind you, she told me in April that she's going to send me a contract that should have, like, I should have signed in a week. Yo, it took her 3 months. I thought, like, since she is offering me stuff, that is maybe the best way to work with her. Came from Milan back to Paris, boom, out of a sudden the contract over there. And she's like, da 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 da. I went, read this, asked my cousin. It wasn't French. I asked her to do it in English. She said it's coming, but first the French version, since your parents also speak French, da 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 da. And I was like, okay, cool, helps a lot. My parents will read it, I will read it, and then everything will be fine. Well, I'm gonna just I get the contract. I think it took me 3 days to decide, and then I signed the contract, and that was the downfall. That was really my end. Like from there, mind you, physically success level I kept on progressing. Emotionally, emotionally, I kept on sinking. The contract, the first thing, Paris, yo, Faith, we have those meetings. So wake up early. We have to wake up. We have to go there. We have to da 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 da. I'm like, okay, cool. I wake up at 9 a.m. texting this woman, getting ready, showering, everything. I'm ready. I'm hungry. This is like my time to fucking shine. Leah is not answering. Mind you, during that time, I met so many people from New York, from Texas. Like not so many, but I met 3 people: New York, Texas, and yeah, LA. and also one of Leah's friends who's a singer. But Leah's friend, the singer, was signed in the agency, and she told me so much. There was so much, and I got to meet them, and I started also in between that time. I forgot. I started going to the office, like where she lives. Well, I went to her place, the place, and then she told me, "All right, this floor is for all the my employees. They work over there. You're gonna meet them, but let's go up there. Up there is the mother apartment." So I kept on calling that shit mother apartment or office where she works. And when my people from the states came, I told them, "Yeah, the office, the office, the office." I remember one day my friend telling me, "Why are you calling it the office?" I'm like, "Because it's her office." He like, "Nigga, she dad lives there." The whole talk about her people, like her employees down there, it stopped at that day. I never heard about them ever again. After the contract, after her telling me, "Faith, you have this meetings, da 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 da," everything went downfall. She never responded in the morning. I texted. She didn't respond it. And you know what? I was super smart for some reason. I think it just is part of the testimony. I texted that singer friend, and I was like, "Look, Aaliyah's not answering. Do you know what's going on?" She's like, "She's sleeping." And that happened multiple times. And I was like, "Could you please wake her up, because we do have some appointments." She told me about. Oh, and she told me appointments about big people. Like, you are going to this PR agency, to this. And I looked them up, and I was super hyped because they had the showroom was like clubs like Balmain, da da da, yada yada yada. And I was super happy. Mind you, now looking back, my friend from New York, he had all the context to all these people. So she, as smart she was, is wanted to kind of fool me with that, because he went to all these PRs and had all these clothes handed out to him, and so she kind of would have had a proof. But I was never invited to these showrooms. The singer friend was like, "Yeah, she's sleeping, but I'm waking her up." 5 minutes later, "Oh, I was in the call. Oh, sorry, Faith. I'm Leah texted me and literally lying to my face. I'm like, "Oh, really? Okay, cool." I didn't say anything because I was like, you know what? Don't call her out right now. Keep it. Happened multiple times. When I came for Fashion Week in Paris that time in June, all the photographers we worked with, they didn't work with her anymore. And I was like, okay, that's weird, because I was cool with them. And whenever I came to Paris, every time, y'all, every time, there was a new story. "Oh yeah, that person scammed me. That person did this to me." Like Leah telling me, "That person was so ungrateful. That person tried to threaten me." Da da da. And I couldn't talk to these people because I was kind of like on her side. I was like, "She's my agent. I gotta got her back. I need to have her back." But I didn't have bad blood with these people. I was close to these people as well. And then I remember texting these people, and they kind of like, I don't know why, but that time, y'all guys, it was as if it's in a movie. Like, you're trying to text these people are not texting you. But then it looks like as if these people are kind of mad at you. But then it looks like as so much is happening that everything is y'all just literally walking past each other. And I remember I texted then Luna after months, and I was like, "Look, Luna, can you tell me a little bit about this woman, Leah? Because you know her. There are some sketchy things happening right now. I'm trying to figure it out." She's like, "Bro, watch out. This woman is a scammer." Me in Paris trying to figure it out. Now I'm like, no, weird, because Luna also did some sketchy things at the beginning, and I was like, trusting people, maybe they're just not happy for you. You know, now I'm noisy. Now I'm curious. Now what is going on? Like, what is really going on? Texted some of these photographers. They're like, "Look, this happened. She didn't really pay me my money yet, and this is why this," and they were close. They were literally like French people. They always smoke and drink their Coca-Cola and whatever. During that time, I didn't get paid. I did not get paid. So I quit my job also in June. I'm over there now. Okay, full time. I think I have it. This is it. And she introduced me to one of Rihanna's choreographer. Then I had a Savage X Fenty campaign, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" And then people are telling me that she's a scammer. Yo, she was really good at. She is that woman. She good at it. She just good at it. The way she kind of knew, smelled, and fucking bounced back. fucking fought back, fucking came back with a banger. Damn, that shit is crazy. I was grateful to this woman. And I was like, you know what, to Leah, and I was like, you know what, she's doing so much. She's handling my email. She's handling my all the contracts, negotiating, and then that big one hit like the most. I got that request by um a, a PR, and they wanted me to go to Milan, and it was for Boss. So I was like, you know what? Oh, thank you so much for the message. I'm gonna forward you to my agent. Like, why everything is kind of getting sketchy and me not trusting her anymore. Like, it started over there. And I was like, you know what? If I do this right now by myself with them, and I have a contract with her, and I was scared of like what may have happened if I would have just take the job and wouldn't have told her. So I forwarded it to her. During that time when we had that email, she created a new email. I couldn't see anything that she was texting with the client. So everything was on her end. Whenever I asked stuff, she responded, answered to me. For a boss, we had a big argument because the argument was about her not paying me. I was like, okay, crash out. Texting her. She's like, yeah, please text my accountant. That accountant never answered, guys. She never answered. But weird. For some reason, the minute I crashed out, boom, an accountant is answering me. I remember we outside eating in a restaurant, and I'm like, look, I really need that money because I gotta pay my bills. She's like, you know what? Taking out her MacBook, typing in, trying to get into her email to show me da da da. Girl over there acting as if she forgot her password. Guys, by that, I should have been like, boom, wake up, nigga. That girl is a scammer. Woo, walk away. Literally, she's like that. She's like, let me call her. Let me call a name. She called a name. She's like, let me call him and ask that. She called that person. She was like, look, I kind of have an issue with the system. Could you please go and have a look into the system? And I trusted that woman. And that account never answered. I texted that accountant for so many times. She never answered. Whenever I crashed out on Leah, this is where that accountant answered. Y'all, at the end, I figured out that the fucking accountant is her. She had multiple fucking emails. She had so many stuff happened. Well, when I tell you the boss thing, what happened was that I sent it to them. She told me about the job, and everything happened, but I had that flight the same day. Flight canceled. I'm like, fuck, the same day is the fucking show. I have to be in Milan. I have to do the content. How am I gonna do that? Trying to fix it. Trying to text her. Not answering. Figuring out, crashing out. Like, literally, me over there, my biggest job, I'm not gonna make it. Where's my agent? Texting her, she's not answering. Guys, thank God that right like now I'm came back into my not oblivious fucking mind. I realized that all the jobs that she was negotiating were jobs that I just forwarded to her, so I could have done the job by myself. Anyway, since I had the contact of like the people from Boss, I texted them. I called that person. The person told me, "Oh yeah, your agent literally just texted me." I'm like, so me crashing out over here, and she's not even letting me know. And I'm like, how? I texted her, how could you do that? How could you text and not let me know? She's like, I don't like your behavior. You behave like a child. I'm like, bro. And she started literally emotionally manipulating me. Well, she's been doing it for months, but this is where like, I just wasn't happy anymore. 6, 8 months in, not getting paid. Literally, you know what she did? Yo, this is even the worst part. I did get paid, but she that's so funny. After the first time I crashed out, she was like, look, she sends me an invoice of this, and this is the money you get. I see $360. I'm like, out of all these thousands of this job, why are you giving me that? She's like, oh yeah, those are all the invoices of everything, the flights I paid you, da 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 da. My stupid ass, instead of just knowing that, yo, you weren't in a fucking contract with her, you should have already been like, no, this is my money. You paid it out of your own private pocket. I never asked you. We never signed anything, so I'm not. By there, guys, I should have already been like, you know what? I was like, fuck, but no, how am I going to pay 3 months already? Not paying this, not paying that. 360 is nothing to me. She's like, oh, sorry, I really feel you. You know what? I can do it in advance if you want to. And I'm like, yeah, please, I would love to because, we have this job already coming in. And then she's like, she didn't do shit. She didn't do it in advance. Boss, mind you, like, long story short, I did not get paid. The job I had for boss, they paid me an amount of money, like a big, big, big amount of money. I thought really this gonna change my life. I was like, I can pay all the debts I put myself in. I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna have this high. Like this is really the peak of the peaks. Yo, my stupid ass trusting her. I remember November. Well, she's telling me it wasn't September. She's telling me they're paying in 3 months. November, nothing is there. I'm texting her. She's like, oh, this is missing. And I'm like, that day I crashed out. Y'all, I crashed the fuck out. I was like, you know what? I don't fucking trust you anymore. Give me my money. I don't want to wait anymore. I'm not this. You're going to give me my money. She's like, no, this is not how you talk. Send me this. I need this. I'm sending it to her. I'm sending it to her accountant. She's like, don't send it to me, to my accountant. The accountant not responding. Not responding. Not fucking responding. Yo, you know what I did? I took all my clients, I called them one by one. I told them, look, this happened. I'm not working with this woman. She scammed me. I'm 30K. 30K is waiting over there for me. Like I'm not getting that money. Then boss, that is the thing that shocked me is that, oh, I'm so sorry to hear this, but the money was paid a month after the job. So it was paid already in October. Her telling me, yeah, 3 months. This is where I knew. I texted all the people along the way, even her friend, the singer friend. She didn't work with her anymore. Like everybody felt the sketch, like saw, and like I'm delusional that I was like, why didn't nobody of them tell me? I still trusted her because I saw so much potential in her. And please do not see potential if facts are facts. Like if facts are stated, do not fucking look at the potential you see in a person. Relationship wise, business wise, friendship wise, do not do that because it's your downfall, guys. It's your downfall. This is what happened, I went broke. I went broke, and they like over there, yeah, police, sue her. The long story short, how I got that money back is by literally working my ass off. I worked. I was my own manager. I texted people so many times, texted PRs, texted managers, texted brands, and yeah, I just was really lucky to receive that one job that paid. Boom. So, what I'm trying to say with this video is that, guys, things can be rough, but you shouldn't give up. I was in the deep end. Yo, if I tell you like this is not how my family knows me. I'm somebody I fucking work my ass off. I don't there is no that's not a no, it's not an option to me. I fought my entire life. I fought my entire life literally through primary school, middle school, high school. 30K just like that, losing it, but you knowing that you made it, I sweat for that shit, bro. I cried. I was like, during that time, my parents were like, come back, bro. Look for a job over here. I'm like, fuck, you have all that spotlight, people now. How are you going back to work and explain people? It was like I really looked at what people would say. I looked at everything but a solution. It was really hard for me, and I remember I was like, you know what, Faith, just do it yourself. Fashion Week is in a month. It was in December. Fashion Week is in a month. You gotta go back. You gotta fucking find your context again. You gotta do this. It's for some reason. And through the whole process, I met so many great people who inspired me, who shifted my mindset. And I fought my way up there. Literally, when I tell you, I had the biggest struggle with my parents, even when I had to network with people and had to go to clubs and they're like coming back home like 3 a.m. My grams open up the door and she's like my parents like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, come back. It's not the faith we know. It's not great what you're doing. Da da da. I'm like, no, you gotta trust me. Da da da. And mind you, my first job came out of all that fucking hustle struggle. I kept on fighting, and I just it felt great to know that through everything I went through, God really saw me. He really saw how much I fought my way into this. He really saw how fucking hard this was for me. Because mind you, people are telling me sue her. What the fuck am I going to sue her with? Like I talked to a lawyer. That lawyer telling me, "Oh, it might take 5 years. She may have took more than five, like more than 50K, and what we could do, you pay 10K, you pay me 10K, and then I take 10% of the like." Is that the fucking sales call, or are you really trying to help somebody out? I think I had to go through this because obviously shiny objects are not shiny always. Do not sell your soul because you want this so bad, because people are selling you the word. Do not fucking fall into that rut, because people over there, they will do everything to catch your emotions. There are people, psychologists, people smart, people who know how to fucking get into your skin and tell you this is your dream and this is how you're gonna make it. And no, no, I hate this. I hate this. I hate to see this with people. And mind you, over that whole thing, she tried to find her next victim. I knew this guy, and I texted this guy. I was like, bro, what are you doing? And he didn't believe me. You know, this is how things start. He didn't believe me. Mind, like, figuring out, coming to the conclusion that she sent him a contract. I'm like, send me the contract. I'm gonna show you the contract I have. My contract wasn't even registered. And I saw the contract, it had a completely different company name. Like insanity, insanity. And I sent him the contract and he was like, bro. I'm like, there you go. He quit. So I could help him. And that was just like, it showed me so much how being a human is important. Showing gratitude is important. Believing in yourself is important. Y'all, you will go through the deepest end. You will go through the deepest heartbreak. You will go through the deepest bullshit. There is not gonna be anybody, not your parents, not your, I don't know, your biggest supporter over there. They won't be there to fucking help you, but your heart will help you. If you're a genuine ass person, genuine people will come to you. You attract who you are. And this woman, like, she lost everything because that's who she is. She taught me that, for instance, I really wanted this high life, this glamorous life, and this is where models, so many fall into. People telling them, "Oh, do this and you get this." I've never been that person, luckily, but I still have been like I was that person getting by shiny objects, buying me this, buying me that, flying tickets, free food, free that, and over there thinking that this is the life. I grew out of that situation, and thank God she took the 30K. Lucky you, go over there, cocaine addict, do whatever you want to do. I got that money back because you just do not go over there and take people's money like that. Never. And you will give me that money back too. Like, you will give me my money back. But yeah, now I'm really happy, and I don't really think of that period of time anymore. This is a story. This is literally the story how I lost 30K and how I got them back. Honestly, why I'm also doing this is to fucking warn you guys. Be careful who you trust things. It was a very emotional, passionate, and very honest conversation with you. And I really hope that you liked the video. And just be careful. Do not let anybody just scam you. Do not let anybody go over there and tell you bullshit. And maybe with this video, I'm helping somebody right now in that situation. So please always check your emails, check your messages, check everything that is related to a business. Don't let people do things for you. You go over there, you do things for you. So important. Go over there, even if you do things with a partner, always secure your safety. Be sure that this, your own, whatever, your piece just doesn't just go over there. Let's just say you invest into a business, don't just let it be invested in a business. Always check up, how is the business going, how is this going. If you have an agent, don't let just your agent do it. Go over there, talk to your agent, let your agent know where things stand, or you ask him where things are standing. Relationship, do not just think just because your wife is the best that she is doing everything. You do your part. Like everything, health, parents, like everything. It's your life. Either you win or you lose it. And that's just what I'm trying to tell you. This was the video. I really hope that you liked it, and please let me know if you did. And I am super excited to see you next Sunday.